Job. Faith in the storm. A story of trust, trouble, and triumph. In a peaceful village, under the warm sun of Land of Uz, lived a wise and gentle man named Job. Job was known far and wide for his kindness and his deep love for God. His round compound was always full of joy and laughter. Job had 10 children, 7 boys, and 3 girls, who helped him on the farm and danced under the moonlight. Job's lands stretched far. He had many goats, cows, donkeys, and chickens. Everyone in the village respected him. He always gave to the poor, shared food with hungry travelers, and made sacrifices to God to keep his family safe. Lesson: Job was kind, generous, and faithful. God wants us to be good to others and trust Him with all we have. But one day, something strange happened. Dark clouds gathered not just in the sky, but in Job's life. One by one, messengers came running to Job with bad news. "Your donkeys have been stolen. Your sheep were burned by lightning. Your camels are gone." Then came the worst. Your children were in a house that collapsed during a storm, and none of them survived. Job's heart was broken. He tore his clothes and fell to the ground. But instead of shouting at God, Job whispered through his tears, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Lesson: even when sad things happen, we can still talk to God. He listens and understands our tears. As if losing everything wasn't enough, Job became very sick. Painful sores covered his skin from head to toe. He sat alone on a mat made of banana leaves, scratching himself with a broken clay pot. His wife cried and said, "Just curse God and give up." But Job answered gently, "Should we accept only good things from God and not trouble too?" Even when his body hurt and his heart was tired, Job refused to stop trusting God. Then his friends came, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. At first, they sat silently beside Job for 7 days, but then they began blaming him. "You must have done something bad, Job," they said. "God punishes only the wicked." But Job knew he had done nothing wrong. "I may not understand why this is happening," he replied, "but I know my Redeemer lives. One day He will stand on the earth, and I will see Him." Lesson: when you don't understand what's happening, you can still trust God. He sees your heart. Then one day, from the whirlwind, God spoke. He didn't tell Job why all the bad things happened. Instead, God asked questions. "Where were you when I made the earth? Can you command the morning? Do you give the lion its food?" Job realized how small he was and how big God is. "I spoke of things I didn't understand," Job said humbly. "Now I see who you are." God was pleased with Job. He told Job's friends to apologize, and Job prayed for them. Then God restored Job's life. He gave him back double of everything, twice as many animals, a new home, and 10 more children. Job lived a long, joyful life, surrounded by love and blessings. Final lesson: God is always in control, even when we don't understand. If we stay faithful like Job, God will bless us in the end. Sometimes we face hard times, like Job. We may not have answers, but we can still be kind, faithful, and trust God. And just like Job, we can come out stronger.